This is M1 of Bnuuy Ship by Brian, Chinmay, Dayshaun, Clare, and Lily, the Bnuuy Savers. To play our game, you can left-click the play button and use WASD to move the player around. Our game has texture geometry for the map, basic 2D transformations for player movement, and smooth keyframe interpolation for the animations. To control the ship, you can move the player to the center of the steering wheel, press spacebar to take control of the ship, and use WASD to move around. Additionally, you can do the same thing with the weapon, where you can shoot at enemies, and also shoot at jailed monies to save them. There exist well-defined game space boundaries where the ship cannot go outside the world, the player cannot go outside of the ship, and there is simple collision detection with the enemies. Furthermore, the ships cannot go into islands, and there is hard-coded action with the enemies where they pass directly towards the ship, and there's simple collision with the projectiles. For external integrations, we loaded tiled maps which are parsed using a tiled library which loads the island positions, vertices, and the different spawn points for the player and enemies as well. The maps are textured with various different tile sets, and the player itself has various different sprites. Furthermore, we implemented precise collision with the ship and the islands, where the islands can be made of any sort of polygon and the ship will not be able to pass through in any way. For our respective tasks, Brian worked on the ship module system and the player movement, Chinmay did most of the collision, Clare did the enemy rendering and everything with the weapons and projectiles, I did the maps and the collision detection, Lily did the physics with the ship and the camera and the ship rendering. Thank you for listening.